Hey guys, let me introduce you to the Ground Branch Bug Out Bag. This is your bare bones necessities 72-hour bag. Get you from point A to point B safely with all the tools you need in it. So we're gonna go through this kit. We got a little setup behind us. Let's have a look. All right guys, let's open up this bag and get to it. Basic medical style bag here. MOLLE compatible. Again, very small. Most of us, we have our bug out bags and they're too heavy for us to carry most of the time. This here, your shelter, this is your shelter here. Now, there are tie outs to it. See the white nylon there? But we do give you 33 feet of paracord here. That's enough if I need to deploy the shelter 2, maybe even 3 times. Again, this is gonna be a 72-hour bag. So let's say you've got some nasty weather. You see this right here, your shelter. Run a ridge line over here and the inside reflective. So if you're in some nasty weather, cold weather, or you end up wet, you want to retain as much of your core temperature heat as you possibly can. You have to be able to regulate your core temperature. So nice and green on the outside, the classic Army green or OD green is going to hide you up much easier than something like this on the backside. Of course, if you want to be found, turn it inside out. Get this going on the outside because you're also going to have, as you guys can see in here, you've got your emergency sleeping bag. This also has an emergency whistle on it should you need to be found. This is the one that's closed off on one end to retain that body heat. For extra core temperature regulation, emergency Mylar blanket. Your microfiber towel, as we have here, already pulled out. If you're in a nasty situation, your feet are wet, your head is wet, anywhere in your body in general, and it's very cold outside, you want to be able to clean yourself up, dry yourself up as much as possible. We've got a little, we'll show you guys here in a minute, we've got one of these little solar panels set up. We're also gonna pull out our water filter, a basic knife here, little diamond sharpening rod, clips onto your belt, some nice jimping there to get a better grip on your blade. This is a waterproof EDC capsule. And we have a couple of waxed, oiled pieces of cotton in there. So you fray those out, they will light right up. Even if they get wet, just dry them out, they will light up again. See that little O-ring seal on there too, so you know this is waterproof. Wristwatch compass, as I'm wearing right here. Gotta have the ferro rod with your striker. This has a couple of basic tools on it as well. Gotta make sure that you can strike up a ferro rod whenever you need it. Flashlight. And we purposely have flashlights in here that are rechargeable, so you can recharge them with the power of the sun. It's got 3 different options: your steady light, your emergency signaling light, and then on the side, a nice bright LED. Survival emergency whistle. I like to wear mine very close to my mouth, so as close proximity should I need it immediately. And then we've got our hand saw chain right here. None of the little skimpy wire ones. This is actually a chain. This thing's gonna hold up, and it's got some great handles here, very well designed. Plenty of paracord should you be in a pinch and need some more of that paracord. So one of the features of the Ground Branch Bug Out Bag we have here is a very small, very slim solar charger. Now this is an active solar charger. What I mean by that is this will not retain a charge. You have to have your device plugged into this as it's in direct sunlight in order for it to charge. But again, this bag here, it is jam-packed with gear. That's the way it was designed. See, it's very flexible here. But we have something like this, our rechargeable flashlight. Got your USB port there. Plug it in, plug this into the back of the flashlight, put it in direct sun, boom, I'm getting a charge. Again, very small, very lightweight, very flexible. It's a great thing to have in this pack in an emergency situation. So in hindsight, after reviewing this bag, particularly for the shelter, the purposes of our shelter setup here, the only thing I would put in there, Gorilla Tape, little 1-inch wide Gorilla Tape. And the reason I say that is our ridge line here, see how that slides very easily? I would just get a little piece of Gorilla Tape right there, and again at the other end there. And as you guys see, I have my small Mylar. This one's a little bit thicker than a regular Mylar emergency bag. This is your sleeping bag style. Now down where my feet are, it's sealed off. Obviously this is open. So I slip my body in here, I slip in here. It's gonna keep me nice and toasty. And if I need that, that small microfiber blanket, I've got that right here. And should I need to do this, if it starts raining, I can pretty easily pull this in and try and close this off. And if I really need something, as I mentioned earlier, to keep myself extra warm, the emergency Mylar blanket. Stick myself in here or put this blanket on first, then I get inside my sleeping bag while I'm inside of my shelter. I shouldn't have a problem reflecting my own body heat back on me and regulating my core temperature.